Hey everyone, JTR Cards. In this video I will be opening 2020 Topps Heritage. I have the 4 different retail versions that are available to us right now. The Mega Box doesn't come out for another week and a half. I have a Gravity Feed pack, a Fat Pack, a Hanger Box, and a Blaster Box. Let's get to ripping. I'm going to start with the Hanger Box first. Leave these guys aside. Again, not hoping for a whole lot. If I get any hits, that would be great, of course. Of course, we're looking for the same rookies that we were looking for in Flagship Series 1. We're looking for Yordan Alvarez, Bo Bichette, Gavin Lux, Nico Horner, Aquino. I'm just going to go through these slowly at first to see, to get used to the product. Didn't look like there was anything in that pack. I think the hit is this 2019 Game 6 of the ALCS. Heritage is a funny product. They've got all sorts of different short prints and French backs and flip stocks and action variations. You won't see a lot of the variations in, or some of the variations in retail. They're usually hobby exclusive. Like, you won't find the white border as opposed to the black border. You won't see a flip stock, which basically is the matte finish that's on the back is on the front and the glossy finish is on the back. You won't find the action variations, which are sought after. But for a product like this, I want to just get some retail under my belt first before I go out and invest in a hobby box. We're getting towards the middle of the pack here. The base, here's a look at the back of the card. The base, I believe the serial number ends in 13, and I don't know that we'll be able to see that well. So anything that doesn't end in E13 will be a base. There are 500 cards in the set. Cards 1 to 400 are your regular part of the set, and the high numbers is anything 401 and up. There's an AJ Puck, Jesus Luzardo. That's probably the nicest card out of there. I'll have to go through these again. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Might be easier to just go through the back. And I'm looking for anything that's over 400. I don't think there was anything. Doesn't appear that way. I'll go through it later. If you notice that I missed anything, just put it in the comment below. No, it's not an action variation because I can't find an action variation in retail. So, RBI leaders. All right. So, just the AJ Puck and Luzardo so far. Let's open this hanger. Last year, I think I had more success with the hanger boxes than the blaster boxes. I don't know, it was pretty, high series last year seemed pretty stingy to me. So let me check the side here. I don't really, nothing looks like it's standing out, so. Soto on the front. Open it up, see what we get. Grove, Price. That's a cool card. I know some of the short prints that we can get here are French backs and no autos on front. I'll show the odds on the blaster box as we get closer to it, or when we get done with this pack. It's a 20 Giant Seasons Candlestick Park Willie Mays. That's a nice looking card. Nick Solak, Aaron Savale, Bobby Bradley. Oh, a bunch of nothing so far. I'll go through these off camera later on to see if I may have missed anything, just via the serial number. And if so, I'll add it on to the end of this video. Sorry about that. This set was really notorious amongst collectors back in the days, just because the black stock is just so prone to chipping, and seemed much more difficult to find these, and the year before the 1970 cards in better condition than, you know, some of the predecessors or some of the cards afterwards, up until about the 75, and then 75 was a nightmare again. So, all right, let's do the blaster box. I'm gonna take the cellophane off and show you the odds and what we would look for. Pause that there if you want to take a look at them. I'm going to keep the show on the road. I believe in each blaster box you get the retail exclusive scratch off. Oops. Oh dear. Scratch off cards, which they don't hold any interest as far as I'm concerned. I don't have any interest in them. I'm sure you could round up a bunch of them together and sell them, or I don't know, give them to your kids. Yeah, just seeing the same collation, the same run of cards. That's worrisome to me, because I don't like duplicates if I can help it. So here's one of the high numbers. You can see it's 420, so, and I believe they end in 27, the serial numbers. I mean, obviously, that's a lot easier to see, a lot easier to tell that that's a short print, as opposed to, say, a different color of the text or anything like that. I mean, that's just up over 400 and you're good to go. This is rough. This was what I was fearing would happen, and part of the reason why I didn't want to invest in a hobby box. Garrett Cole's going to be... Nope, Garrett Cole is not going to be, although he's in a Yankees uniform. Yeah, I think it's just flagship. That's a short print. Killebrew and Abreu. You know, back to the hobby box. I think I've heard people say that the here's the scratch off. That between an auto, or getting a box with an auto and a box with a relic is about you get a relic probably two out of every 3 boxes, and I'm not a fan of relic cards. And then to get relic card of someone like a Matt Boyd. No offense to Matt Boyd fans out there, but like that's no fun to me. Here is the scratch off of Kris Bryant. Cool. Strasburg, Austin Dean, DeSclafani, Ty France. I will get a mega box. I know there are, or I believe, I don't want to say I know, I believe there are Chrome cards, Chrome versions of these cards in that product, and I'm a big fan of Chrome versions of Heritage cards. I just think they're just really good looking cards. Boy, that's a cool shot. I like the landscape card. Matt Chapman's going to be a high number. What comes next? What's the next release? Is Bowman next? Bowman's at the end of the month. Looking forward to that. I always look forward to Bowman. 20 Giant Seasons. Willie Mays, 1963. Marlins. Austin Nola, Kyle Lewis, Justin Dunn. Glad I found a use for those 10s from Flagship. They make a nice backdrop for this video, or for these videos. Scherzer, not a high number. Is Nick Anderson a high number? Nope. Down to our last pack. Didn't hit any of the rookies. Only a couple high numbers. And that scratch off, and no Chrome cards, which was disappointing. But like I said, I didn't expect much out of this. Another high number. I didn't expect much out of this break, and if I did get any hits, that would just be a bonus. Yamamoto and Isan Diaz, put that aside. And that's it. And like I said, I'm gonna go back through these once I'm done with the video, just to see if there's anything that I missed, and if so, I'll just tack it on to the end of the video. Here's a recap. I've got the scratch-off card, Kris Bryant, Yamamoto and Diaz, Christian Walker high number, 20 Giant Seasons, Candlestick Park, Willie Mays from 63, Chapman is another high number, Harmon Killebrew, Jose Abreu, something with RBIs, RBI leaders, 71 and 19. Charlie Blackmon, another high number, Nick Solak, Brock Burke, rookies, 20 Giant Seasons, 1961 Mays, and AJ Puck, Seth Brown, and Jesus Luzardo. Yikes. All right. So that's it for Heritage. I grabbed a couple more packs. I'll put them in a random pack video that I'm going to do later this week. So if you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. If you want to see more content like that, go ahead and hit subscribe, and I will see you next time. Later.